Hello to all my wandering souls out there. I hope you guys have been doing well. So it's been a while since I recorded any bigger cut on this channel, let alone with the camera facing the cards. And the reason I lately prefer to record anything with my face on camera is because I will feel less inclined to stop the recording and redo everything every time I make mistake. So especially with picker cards, because I don't know why whenever I record picker cards in this format, every time I make a blunder, I always feel inclined to stop the recording, erase it, and re-record it until like maybe 50 times, and I will never get anything done that way. So this is why I rarely record in this way again. But this time I want you to see the cards clearly, especially since this deck is very glossy. So yeah, that's the reason. Anyway, today I want to look at your 2026. So today's topic is how your 2026 in general will look like. And this is going to be a reading that is not going into like specific like month per month, but instead is going to look at the year as a whole, as a general for you. Now I haven't decided if I will pull cards for love and relationship, and then for career and finance, and then for self-development. I'm not sure. I think I will just pull one oracle card to see your theme for what 2026, and then pull some tarot cards to see how the year will look like in general for you, like whether it's going to be better than 2025 or worse or just as bad as 2025, because honestly 2025 suck. I don't know for you, but for me it sucks. All right, so enough with the intro. Choose the pile or the deck that you feel most drawn to. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, and I just got it yesterday. And I love the deck and everything, but unfortunately the card is a bit clumpy. Like, I don't know, they stick together, when I shuffle. So if you plan to buy one, I just want to warn you that. Okay. And this one is the Winter Tarot. I guess this one is a new release, and I just absolutely love it. It's gorgeous. Anyway, pick the deck that you feel most drawn to, and as usual, the timestamp will be in the description box below and the comment section, so you can get right ahead and choose your pile. Hello, pile 1. So if you feel drawn to the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot, this is going to be your reading on what your 2026 will look like in general, whether it's going to suck or whether it's going to be better than 2025. Okay, so, well, if you don't want to know, you can click out now, or if you want to know, stick around. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to see your overall theme for 2026. Did I say 2025 earlier? If I did, I'm sorry. Okay. That the eternal cycle begins here. So pile number 1, your 2026 is going to be full of releasing things that are no longer serving you. This can be a job that you silently hate but you still keep because of the money. It can be, and mostly maybe it will be about relationship with family or with anyone, which already feels dead actually. Yeah, you will be releasing a lot of dead weight and you will fly. This looks like a bee, but I think it's a moth or it's a butterfly. Anyway, let's read the guidebook because I want to know what else it will say. And you know what? Before I read your pile, when I pull out this deck from the box, the selenite one fell and broke into two. So there will be a lot of goodbyes, I think, in 2026 to anyone or anything that actually slows you down or which makes you feel dead inside. And I think it will be painful, I will not lie to you. But if you follow what feels right for you and let go what feels dead to you, you will be feeling like this butterfly at the end of the year. By the end of the year, you will feel free, you will feel light, and you will feel like you can fly anywhere because there's no dead weight on your back. Okay. Death. This is not the end. Though I may pass in the night, I get to do my time over, although you may get a fright. Many pagans believe that death was the beginning of the cycle of life. When you think about it, most people consider the act of birth to be the beginning of the life cycle. We are born, we live, and we die. And depending on your beliefs, you may get to go round again. Yeah, death and rebirth is going to be your theme for next year. So all the falsehood, all the fakeness will fall off from your life, or you will let go of it because you feel like it's actually worse than, keeping them around. Anyway, instead, pagan cultures see death as the beginning of a whole new adventure, the place where your soul gets to choose where it incarnates. So a travel may be at a foot. Maybe you will accept a job in a different city or country, or you will be very interested, very pulled to migrate or to move to a new city or country, or learn a foreign language so you can move to the country where the language is the mother tongue. Okay, the place where your soul gets to choose where it incarnates. Sorry if I repeat it. Why and what it wants to experience. Then and only then does it get born into a body that lives and eventually dies before returning to write a new cycle. Halloween is a celebration of death as a part of life. As humans are conscious beings, we know about death and many are afraid and uncomfortable around it. Halloween illuminates the universal truths that all of us will die, just as all of us were born. So to be fearful of that end process is fairly pointless. Halloween asks us to instead to make friends with death, just as we seem friendly with birth, and to not allow our fears and grief to bring unnecessary pain. Don't be afraid if you pull the death card, as it simply means that something is falling away or will do so you can begin strongly afresh. There is great power in this clearing. If you pull this card at Halloween particularly, the message is stronger still, and you should actively celebrate this new beginning. Okay, so let's see how your... Oh, I forgot to look at the card at the bottom of the deck. Mommy, change. Should I read this one also? Maybe just a bit. Because I don't know. Well, I understand that this butterfly means change. I don't understand how mommy means change. Mommy. The sand in his mouth, the bandage wound, jealous of the living, eternal life bound. Okay. So I think maybe all this time you have been like this, mommy. You have been feeling dead inside. Some of you are literally feeling claustrophobic because you have to live in a space that is crowded or noisy, and you want to find a place on your own. So maybe in 2026 a lot of you will move out. Okay, the ancient Egyptian took death very seriously. Death was seen not as many of us see it. Oh, it's similar. Yeah, it's similar with the death card description. The practice of honoring and preserving the body through a complex process of mummification was central to ancient Egyptian culture. This was not just a physical embalming process, but a carefully enacted ritual process that ensured preservation in the next world. Okay. The plot in popular films, the plot normally revolves around the mummy returning to life and cursing and hunting down the living. Okay. Should you pull the moaning mummy card from the deck? Know that change is inevitable, and no matter how hard you try, things will not be preserved exactly the same way. The card also indicates that this change will be for the better. The endings, the closed doors, the barriers, this is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactic is needed. You are not cursed. You have just developed a pattern. You can take control and change it. Yeah, I think it's time for you to rise from the dead. Especially if you have been in a cycle or among people or in an environment that, is not right for you. So let's see your overall 2026. I think I will not go into specific detail, but I may pull, maybe one card for love, one card for career, things like that. But let's see the general first, okay? These cards are, I think the card stock is okay, but I don't know why when I shuffle, they stick together. Some of them stick together in 2 or 3s. You will see what I mean. But anyway, please, spirit guides of those who choose pile number 1, for my pile number 1s, what their 2026 generally will look like. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Presents. So I think at the beginning of the year, you will prepare. I think you already know that you should move somewhere or start something new or start fresh somewhere else, and you will start making plans. Or if you want to change career, not just changing job, you will start, taking notes on what you need to do to, to start your new career. Maybe a career that is much more fulfilling for you, because this elf, he works in, preparing the presents that Santa Claus will distribute to the kids at Christmas. So it's a fun job. So maybe you will, make plans on what you want to do with your new career, which is most likely will be more enjoyable to you than your old job. How you are going to resign and everything. Santa Claus, we just talked about him. Justice. The Emperor. So Santa Claus is the Emperor. I think I will put this here so you can still see them. Yeah. We have the Lovers. Wow, a lot of major arcanas, boy. Yeah, this is you moving. You already have a vision of what you want to be. The Lovers is all about choice. So you have or will choose the life that is best for you, the career that is best for you. And Jack and Sally are 2 different species. They are both weird, right? I would say that they are kind of have this forbidden couple vibe. So I think at the beginning of 2026, if I say 2025 again, I'm sorry. I think at the beginning of 2026, you will plan how you will choose a different life. A different life that is not necessarily approved by your family, maybe, or a new life that other people think is weird or what other people think is going to fail, but you will choose it anyway. So it's not just about love, it's also about where you want to go in life. And with the Justice card, I don't know, this feels more to me like a court trial. I think a lot of people will judge you when you make this decision, but you will stand your ground. You will tell them why. You will finally rise up and make a decision for yourself after a lifetime, maybe, or after a long time of being silent. Santa Claus is the emperor, so you are going to actually upgrade from this Knight of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Wait, I just got another interpretation. So maybe this Knight of Pentacles is you now. Maybe you are working for somebody else. That's why we have the Knight of Pentacles, not the King of Pentacles, not the boss. You are not the boss now, but soon you will be called, or you will feel called to be the emperor, to determine to choose your own life, and you will defend your choice in front of everyone. Okay. We also have, this is the only card that came face up, the Hermit. And I like this. 7 of Candles, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands means excellency. You stand tall and you stand the brightest among other people doing the same thing as you. So if this is a career change, you will see that you are made for this career. But before this, you probably will need some alone time to mourn the dead, in quotes. And what I mean by mourning the dead is, I think you will not mourning the dead, because this Hermit looks cunning. I think you will hide for a while. After you make this big life decision, you will hide because you need time to process the whole thing. And maybe you will still feel a lot, not a lot, but yeah, you will still feel fears of how other people will accept you. You know, interesting that this, I don't know what this creature is. I forgot the movie. It's been a while since I last watched it. But he wears this black and white strips like prisoner uniform. And we have the mummy, who is also a prisoner. So it will take you time in 2026, after you make this decision, to get used to the light, to get used to your new life. But I think you have been preparing for this for a while, because as soon as you feel like, okay, I'm ready to do this, you will shine. You will burn. It's like, let's use tarot reading as example. It's like, for example, in 2026, I will decide to become a tarot reader full-time. And after I made that decision, I will take some time to gather up my courage to ask myself, am I doing the right thing? And once I am sure, I will do everything to show that I am born to do this. I was born to do this. Not saying I will do that, but anyway, that is just an illustration. Okay, so I haven't pulled. Let me pull one card for the towards the end of 2026 for pile number 1, please, spirit guides. For the end of 2026, what there? Oh, this one wants to jump out. 6 of needles, 6 of sword, and Ace of potion or Ace of cups. Anything else to close the? Okay, thank you. We got 2. See how everything is clumped together, so I don't know which one to choose. Let's just have all the cards, because I don't know. So yeah, I think in the middle of 2026, you will do this. You will move to another town, another city, after a period of contemplation. And if you choose to end a relationship, you will need some time alone as well. And then you will restart your life with the 7 of Wands, and you will enjoy it so much. You will shine. You will shine like never before. With the 6 of sword and Ace of cups, I think this is like stitching your wounds. So in between you pursuing your new life, you will also stitch your wounds, licking your wounds, is that the idiom? Because of, other people's reaction of you changing your life 180 degrees. You will feel the sting of rejection, and it's like you will take some time out to rest and to mourn, because we have the butterfly here as well, to mourn the death of some relationship, to mourn the death of some career that has once make you feel happy but now feels like a prison. So you will take your time to mourn that, to soothe and to heal. Yeah, that's the word, to heal some wounds because of this lifestyle change. And in the Ace of Cups, I believe that this is new friends, new connection, and also the joy of being reborn, the joy of starting a new career that you love, the joy of being free from restrictive family, the joy of being free from a relationship that already feels like a prison. It's the joy of freedom. And also, some people, maybe new people, will offer you a token of friendship or help you. This is why we have the strength. This is a gentle giant. So you may feel like you are feeling alone in this new thing, and sometimes maybe you feel like, oh, is it the right choice? Is it the right decision? Should I go back? But I think there will be people who will see you, and they will offer you a kind hand. I don't know, but that's what I feel from this card, and tell you you are doing great. You are lovable, and you are you. You know, Judgment. So I think this is by the end of the year, because it's Christmas and all, naughty and nice list. And I think you will be rewarded by the end of 2026 for your bravery, for your courage to leave your comfort zone and be yourself. You will be generously rewarded. If you start a new career, it will flourish. Maybe not quickly, but fairly quick. Okay, quicker than you thought. You will see results faster than you thought. Or you will see the sign of promises, whether it's a new relationship, a new life in a different place. You will start seeing the rewards of your choice in whatever form. Maybe you will meet your soul family. Maybe you will meet people who feel like a soul family to you. But I think this reward is in the form of more like present. Okay, because you have been nice. And not by nice, I mean you follow your heart and you will be rewarded. This is like the universe taking notes of your progress and say, you are ready. You are ready for bigger things, better things, happier things. And you will be helped along the way. So whenever you feel vulnerable, whenever you feel like awkward in your new place or whatever, someone will offer you help. There will always be help. Okay? Alright, so I will pull maybe one card each for love and career and finances. So if you are already in a relationship, committed relationship, for some of you, you will feel like, some of you probably will end some relationship that, like I said, is already dead. But if there is nothing wrong with your relationship, don't break up with your partner. It just means that maybe both of you will move to a different town, different city, different country that is holding more promises to you. Okay, so starting new somewhere. Especially for those of you who are already married but you still live with your parents, you will move out. Anyway, love for pile number 1, who is in relationship, what it will be like in 2026. This Ace of Pentacles is supposed to be in reverse. Page of Swords. I think you will grow up, you know. You will no longer be satisfied with relationship that offers you, you know, toys. What I mean is that you will value a deep soul connection more than material things. So if you have been dating or in a relationship with a person where the person constantly gaslight you or jabs you or, you know, verbally abuse you, and then they buy you present to say sorry or whatever, you will be sick of that. And it's like you will be like, nah, I don't want your money, I don't want your things, you have been mean to me, and you will leave. Okay, this is the second card. What is it? Three of Pentacles. So you will move on to find new friends that share your vision, new friends that will not laugh at you know, your hobbies, your interests, and they will even work together with you to or give you a job. So if you leave a relationship, move to another city, they will give you a job, and it's going to be like productive and fun. Okay, so you will leave this town, this city, this relationship that treats you like this. It's like on daily basis they bully you. This is the Page of Swords, and Page of Swords are often immature, childish. You will leave a childish, an immature relationship and move to something new that is more mature. Two of Needles. This is the Two of Swords. This looks like multitasking to me instead of a choice. But yeah, I think maybe sometimes you will feel lonely and you are wondering whether I should stay behind. But no, I think you will get sick of shallow and immature and childish relationship, and you will find something new, and you will, as confused as you are, you will start a new life yourself. Okay, so this is for those of you in a relationship. What's at the bottom of the deck? Eight of Swords. You will feel like you lose one arm. Yeah, some of you will end a relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic one. It can also be relationship with some family members or some friends. You will feel like you lose an arm because you have been with them for so long. But you have to know that this relationship is not good for you. And it's bursting at the seams, literally. Meaning that it's already time for that relationship to end because it's taking more from you than you give to them. It's bound to burst at the seams, and it's useless for you to keep it anymore. You will be happier starting afresh rather than trying to fix what's already broken. All right? For some of you, this Ace of Pentacles in reverse can also be underpaid job. But yeah, we are talking about love right now. Yeah, is this that? Oh, Eight of Poison, Eight of Cups. This is leaving behind a relationship that is no longer fulfilling. See, all these potion bottles are empty. Like you have already given everything to this person, and yet they are still disappointing you. So what's the point? You will leave them. Okay. Okay, I want to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are dealing with a narcissist, a manipulator, someone with a big ego. Or this can also mean that you are the king of wands and you don't want to become anyone else beck and call. Just because they offer you sweet treats and then you will do anything that they want, no, not anymore. You are done with sweet treats. You are done with childish, immature, passive-aggressive relationship. You are so done. And you are ready to break free. Or this can also be a description of the person you are dealing with. What's at the bottom of the deck? Oh, sorry. Same thing. Yeah, you will break free. Clarify the Two of Needles or the Two of Swords for my pile number 1s, 2026. Those who already are in a committed relationship. Yeah. For some of you, you will work with someone like Santa Claus, a jolly old man, or like essentially a better job, okay? Why I keep saying job? I mean, this is about love. But yeah, I mean, you will start somewhere new. You will focus on your career. And for some of you, you are focusing on building your new business from scratch. You see, Sally is stitching Santa Claus clothes. So you are going to build something new. And it's going to be very successful. So this is for those of you who are already in a relationship. You will say goodbye to things that no longer serve you. I think the career reading will be more and less the same. Two of Candles at the bottom of the deck and Death afterwards. So you will be like, you will have options. You will have options. I mean, you can always come back to your old life, but I don't think you want that. But you will have options, better options. Okay. And with that, I think this is very clear. It's been your theme for 2026. What is already dead, better stay dead. You know, I remember Pet Cemetery quotes, the infamous quote, sometimes dead is better. So what is already dead, whatever emotion, whatever job feels dead already, break free from them, run, okay? Now for those of you who are single, for my pile number 1, who are single, for my pile number 1 who are single, for my pile number 1 who are single, what's this? Page of Present or Page of Pentacles. I think for those of you who are single, I know I won't take this. You will focus more on exploring your new environment and avenues. So you will not be thinking about love so much, but I think you will meet new people who are fun, new friends. All right, this is good enough. The Hangman. I think in 42 at the timer. So for those of you who are single, I think you will start exploring things. So if previously you are just playing it safe, like, you know, oh, I would rather single, I would rather not mingle with people who are not my people. Yeah, true. Some people are not your people with the death here, and you have to leave those toxic relationships. But if you have been in a relationship that is safe and predictable, I mean, this is not for those of you who are already in committed relationship. What I mean by relationship here is a family unit. So if you have been single and it's like you are sick of being told what to do by your family, you will go off on your own and find new friends after, you know, being with your family for so long. With the Hangman, I think you still have to figure out some things to release yourself. I think family trauma, or your mindset needs some change, because you see there are ghosts of the past here. I think you have maybe some traumas, maybe some shadows that you still need to heal before you can find someone. And you will find this Knight of Wands or Knight of Candles. They may look scary, but I think this person will bring fun into your life. Maybe they will start off as friend first. Maybe they will see that this is the Page of Wands, okay? So they will see that you are new around this town, and you will be like, yeah, and you will they will be able to see that you are confused, that you are still haunted by your past, that you are still scared and unsure, and they will light the way. They will light the way. Ace of Needles, Four of Needles. I think for 2026, if you are single, you will focus more on making friends and, changing your mindset about life and relationship, instead of, hurrying and hook up with someone. You still need some things to fix. You need some time alone and need to fix or stitch some wounds. So maybe you won't be in a relationship anytime soon, but you will make some new friends. What is this? Four of Presents, Four of Pentacles. I don't know, but I think you will be too broke to even care about relationship, because you are starting anew in a new city or town, okay? So you will care about your finances first and everything, and to stabilize things, and to maybe to multitask, or finding out things that interest you, okay? You will be more concerned about life, about career, about passion, about ambition, yeah, rather than starting a new relationship. But is there going to be any person who will be interested in our pile number 1? What's this? Six of Presents, Six of Pentacles. There will be new friends, okay? New friends, but a new college, and it's like they will give you equal partnership, okay? Yeah, you still need to put to death some demons. So for those of you who are single, I don't think you will be in new relationship anytime soon. Yeah, I mean, your heart will still feel heavy because this death is not an easy process. So I don't think you will be in a relationship anytime soon, but you will be surrounded by friends who will help you a lot, who will light you up, make you like your way in the dark, make you laugh. I read Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo energy, and you will have some new college who will show you what a balanced relationship is like. Okay. Career for my pile number 1. Career for my pile number 1, 2026. What's this? Star and Wheel of Fortune. Ooh. Your wish will come true. And I'm also thinking this is a kindred spirit, or a spirit guide lighting the way for you. So even though you will start a new journey, you will not be alone. And I think the universe will arrange everything for you so that you will arrive in a new place at the right time, at the right moment. So your career will feel like it's it will feel like divine timing, okay? In terms of career, it will feel like a divine timing, and it will be a wish come true in a way. Can we get more about career? Can we get more about career, maybe? King of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. You don't need to worry. Your finances will be just fine. I don't know who this King of Swords is. Can we get the clarifier? Who is this King of Swords? Who is this King of Swords? Pile number 1, career, 2026. King of Swords. Clarifier, please. Just one card. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just one card. King of Present. I think this is your new boss. But I think with this King of Swords, if you intend to start your own business, I think you will be so much wiser in terms of finance and career. You will be more selective. You will not just choose any career because it looks, you know, glamorous or glittery. Not all that glitters are gold. And I think you will be more negotiating and calculative when it comes to negotiating your salary or whatever. You will be selective when it comes to, you know, finding new job, and you will choose only job that your heart and your mind say yes to. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you will be presented by many choices, many career choices, but you will carefully select the job that will not give you, you know, temporary financial safety, but stability in the long term, and also satisfaction. Okay, I guess that's it. Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Is this the bottom of the deck? I don't know. Maybe can we get more career, 2026 career for pile number 1? Ace of Candles, Ace of Wands. The Magician. Okay, I think it will take you a bit to, like, you will start anew somewhere, and it's going to be a career that lights you up. Like, it feels so different from before, and it will kind of a strike of luck. Like, you decide to move out, you decide to quit your job, quit your dead-end job, and suddenly it's like your spirit guides will work in the background to offer this very interesting experience to you, and it will feel like a strike of luck. And this Magician card fell in reverse, but after I tried throwing it for the third time, it came up upright. So I think you will, I think it will take you maybe a bit of time to adjust to your new environment, but once you tap into your power, you will become this magician. You will adapt to any environment, and there is nothing that you cannot do. Okay, again, the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, this is the bottom of the deck. The Hierophant. One more card. Thank you. The Empress. I think you will, some of you probably will switch into a freelance career or working from home. But you will be happier than you have ever been in a while. It's like the puzzle pieces finally fits. You finally will do something that you love, and there will be an opportunity for it, and you can prove yourself in it. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading pile number 1. I hope that resonates. I hope it helps. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my details are down below in the description box. And please like my videos, hype my videos if you resonate with this reading, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello to all my wandering souls who choose pile number 2 or the Winter Tarot. This is going to be your reading on what your 2026 in general will look like. So this is not going to be like a specific month per month. I will pull you one card from this oracle deck as your theme for 2026. Did I say 2025? I'm sorry. 2026. And I will see with maybe 5 cards or more how your whole year is going to pan out. And maybe I'll pull one card for, relationship and one card for career. Okay, so let's begin. For my pile number 2s, spirit guides of pile number 2s, for those who choose pile number 2 in this reading, or feel drawn to pile number 2, what their 2026 theme will be like. Midnight, the most magical hour of all. What's at the bottom of the deck? Joy, rejoicing in the present. Alright, so this is your 2026 theme. Let me read from the guidebook. The dark, it envelops me. The witching hour awaits. The magic and enchantment and spells that change fates. The middle of the night, midnight, is the hour in which it is believed that ghosts, witches, ghouls, and magic are most likely to be active. Transition times such as moon, the time between tides, or even dark moon are traditionally powerful times for magical transformation. In some Christian traditions, the witching hour is seen as 3 a.m. because it is the opposite to the time that Jesus is said to have died at 3 p.m. But there is some consensus that midnight is the time of greatest magic, particularly around Halloween. As soon as the clock strikes midnight on Halloween, it is said that the spirits flow forward through the veil, and that's why we have the veil earlier. And if benevolent, bring positive message. If not so benevolent, they are mischievous and play tricks at best, or at worst cause havoc. Allow yourself to relax into the benevolent darkness of midnight. You may feel this is your darkest hour, but know that the light will return again. The dawn always follows the darkest night. Know that it is important to recognize that we all have darkness within us, just as we have light, and this isn't something to hide from. Well, joy is like, if you feel drawn to pile number 1 as well, maybe you want to check that out, because this is also celebrating what is no longer working. Things that have overstayed its welcome and ready to be released. So this can be old relationship. For some of you, maybe some people will choose to live your life one way or another. And maybe you will be a little bit sad, but you will also feel relief. That's your theme for 2026. As for this midnight card, this is like a reset. So in a way, this is like more or less like pile number 1. A reset, a second chance. Yeah, it's like midnight marks the beginning of a new day. So what is past, and you can start again. For some of you in the second pile, you will get a second chance at something. So if you fail at something before, you will get another chance at that. This is also like for 2026, you are being told to enjoy life. Enjoy every moment, especially with your loved ones. If they are old, if they are dying, enjoy the time you have with them. And also, this card wants to tell you that you don't have to worry about the future, because when the clock strikes 12, it's like a reset. You will get another chance. It doesn't mean that you are free to procrastinate or to delay your plans or whatever, but it's more like do what you can and enjoy whatever you experience at the present moment, not looking too far ahead into the future, not looking at the past and regret the spilled milk either, but to enjoy every minute, every second that you have right now. Whether it's good or bad, allow yourself to experience it all, not hiding, not running from it, because it means you are living. Like, life is not about being happy all the time. It's not about toxic positivity, but it is about feeling everything, every single thing that you experience in each waking moment, each second, each minute, each hour, so that you can truly live in the present and not stuck in the past, nor losing the joy of the present to the future because you are too worried about the future. So I think this joy card is telling you to, like, for example, if it's another boring day at work and you cannot quit your job just yet, focus on what you can enjoy during the day, like maybe coffee time, maybe your lunch, maybe a joke from a college. Like, really immerse yourself in those little joys, because that means you truly live. You truly live your life well. That's your theme for 2026. Learn to live more in the present. It also means that if you experience bad things and you want to cry, go find somewhere where you can feel safe to cry and cry. Being alive means feeling every emotion and then release it. Enjoy the small blessing and cry when you feel sad. Release those emotions. You can even be angry, but after you let the anger out, calm yourself and try to see how I can turn this unpleasant event that makes me angry into a positive one. If you fight with a friend, let yourself calm down and then you can make up. Okay, it's about feeling every moment and not thinking too far into the future nor being stuck in the past, so that you will not miss the joy of every second that you have in your life. Okay, and yeah, this is like every new day brings new hope, and also you will not know, you will never know what can be around the corner, right? That's your theme for 2026. Forgiveness, reducing burden. Yeah, releasing all burdens. So if you have resentment against someone, maybe you need counseling or healing, not just a tarot reader, but like psychologists, therapists, so that you can heal and release the pain they cause you and forgive them, because they are also wounded people. Not for them, but for you to feel lighter. So if you are always resentful every day about someone, you will not truly live and it will be a loss for you. So forgive so that you can move on and enjoy your life. That's the best revenge, right? Change, mommy again. Okay, I will put this card here. So that's your theme for 2026. Okay, for pile number 2, what their 2026 will look like in general. 5 cards, please. Thank you. I love this. So your 2026 will end with the Ten of Cups, which is the one of the happiest card of in tarot. Let's see. This is the Page of Swords. I see some similarities with pile number 1. So with Midnight and Page of Swords, this is like the the magic of early morning. Have you ever felt like when you wake up so early in the morning, 3 a.m., 4 a.m., it's the world is still sleeping, and you feel like I think these are the most magical hour, like early mornings, because the world hasn't awakened yet. It's just you and God. It's just you and the universe. And you feel like very peaceful. And you feel like the weight of the previous days fall out of you. And Page of Swords is all about seeing new opportunities, welcoming a new day. A new day always brings its own magic. Like each and every day has its own magic. Every day has its own misfortune, but it also brings a new magic in. It's always balanced. So in 2026, your theme is about welcoming the beginning of each day as a new start, as a fresh start, as a blank page to do better, a second chance. So if you are disappointed about something the previous day, or the previous day is just a bad day because of things that are not your fault, believe that in the next day or in the next day after that, there will be new magic. Maybe your boss is angry with you today, but tomorrow maybe he will approach you and say, hey, sorry, it's not entirely your fault. So see new possibilities in everything. And also be curious. Each and every day, your theme for 2026 is to be curious of new stuff and be curious about your surrounding instead of looking too far into the future, or comparing yourself with people who are already successful and happy, and instead focusing on your own journey. On, okay, this is a new day, a new start. What can I do today? What can I enjoy today? Like, look forward to the day, not as a toxic positivity, but as a curiosity. Be curious about the new day, always, because no day is the same. Be curious about new opportunities as well. So if you are sick of your old job, start observing your environment to see career opportunities, new job opportunities, or maybe a hobby or interest that you can turn into a new career. So observe your surroundings for hidden opportunities. Be curious. Be curious about everything in life. Be curious even with your food, because it will make you feel alive, that's one, and it will give you ideas. If you are always curious, always stay in the present, you will get a lot of downloads and ideas about what to do next. You will get a lot of enlightenment from your surroundings, okay? There will always be hidden opportunities somewhere. Maybe you just go about your day and you hear people speaking about, I don't know, about a new trend. And then suddenly you want to join that new trend, and maybe that new trend will, take you into a more fulfilling career. Who knows? So be curious about your surrounding. Be curious about every single thing. It will make your life feel more colorful, less gray, because you will see every new thing with the eyes of children, with the eyes of wonder, and you will see that life has a lot to offer. And you probably don't see it all this time because you have to focus on what is going wrong. But if you start paying attention to new things, new sensation, the sadness will fall away. And you will see the world through a new lens. A world of possibilities instead of a world of hopelessness. Okay? Um, if you have been if you have been burned out at your workplace, or if you have been this burnt out period of taking care of everybody else's business, take some time away. 2026 is the time for you to enjoy life. That's your main thing. Enjoy life. If you have been working non-stop and you have been like, oh, I don't have time to have fun, 2026 is your time to have fun. Have fun. Go to a city you never go before. Even go to a cafe, new cafe that you around the corner that you have never been before, and like feel the sensation of newness. It will bring your tired soul some refreshment, some rejuvenation. And also, you literally need to take a long time out. It's overdue. It's time for you to stop grinding, stop working for everybody else, and take time out for yourself to rest, to catch up with sleep, yes, but also to explore the wonders that the world has to offer. If you have not been to nature for some time, go to the beach, go to the mountains, and if you have some money, go take a vacation. And seeing new things, seeing new land, seeing new culture will make you realize, wow, the world holds so many colors and possibilities I never thought of. Because your world have always revolved around your job, family job, that you don't see that out there. There are a lot of things that will amaze you. And it will make you feel alive. It will make you feel joyful. It will make you feel like a kid again. So your 2026 is about rest, rejuvenation, and holiday and time out. If necessary, take a sabbatical leave. You need it. Or just quit your job and become a part-timer. Negotiate with your boss. Because it's time for you to enjoy life rather than focusing on making money so that you can enjoy life. But you are too busy making that money that you don't enjoy life at all. So what's the point? So it's time for you to use your money to enjoy life, to buy rest, to buy vacation, holiday that you deserve. This is why you are working so hard, so you can enjoy life, not the reverse, okay? Wow, the chariot is in reverse. Okay, it's upright. Be more balanced in your life. And also, I think this is like, if all this time you feel like you have to be the good child, you have to be the good daughter, you have to be the good son, you have to be the good husband, you have to be the good wife. Sometimes let your frustration out, okay? Like, of course, don't be abusive, but this is why you need to balance you have to allow yourself to get angry sometimes, to cry, because you are human, and not suppressing those feelings. Because if you suppress it and if you force yourself to stay a good person, you one day what you repress will explode, and you will become this madman who, Joker. Like, he has always been abused all his life, and he repressed all those emotions instead of letting it out, and as a result he become a psychopath in the end. You don't want to end up like that, right? So if you feel like you need to be angry, then get angry. If you need to be sad, get sad. If you need to cry, cry. You are human. And that release of emotions is there for you to have a balanced life, to not suppressing darker emotion in favor of looking good in front of everyone. Because repressing darker emotion means you deny your humanity. You are a human too. If you are sick of your boss, talk back. Like, okay, if you want to fire me, okay. Because every new day brings a different result. So don't be afraid to be angry. I mean, as long as the anger is justified. Like, don't get destructive in your anger, okay? Just let out what you think. And then after you release that emotion, you will get calmer, and you can see, oh, okay, this situation is not my fault, it's not their fault, it's just, and you can make up the next day. There is always a second chance as the clock strikes 12. Okay, Nine of Winter Cups, Nine of Cups. Romanticize your life. Okay, turn this curiosity, these wonders, into something to be happy about. I think this is also saying that, you need to rebalance your life. I think you have been working too hard all this time, and now it's time for you to let your inner child out, to go out and play, to do things that you love, to travel, to live the life that you see on your Instagram feed. Like, it doesn't have to be a expensive holiday. Like, if you can afford it, sure. It can be like, just live without any burdens. Just pamper yourself. 2026 is all about pampering yourself, and not just grinding for everyone else but you, like what you have been doing this time. If you want to go to a concert, go. If you want to see your K-idol, go. Enjoy life and rest whenever you feel tired. And if you do all this, the rest of your 2026 will bring you not only joy, but also new friends, new soul family. I mean, if you have been focusing too much on your job and your responsibility, you never have fun, you will never see the doors that are opening for you, serendipities, chance meetings that will probably take you to a new business opportunity, to a new career, and most of all, to a new, safe, happy relationship. This to me looks like fireworks. So, do yourself a favor by saying this at 31st December 2025, when the clock strikes 12. Say to yourself, in 2026, I will be kinder to myself. I will enjoy life like I never before. And life will come to me. Life will fulfill me. Life will rejuvenate me. Life will bring me things that I never imagined. This is a call for you to start paying attention and start living. Start paying attention to yourself, your well-being, and start living instead of becoming a robot for everyone else. Okay, that's what your 2026 will be about. Right, so let's see. I don't want this reading to get too long and windy like pile number 1, so bottom of the deck is the 7 of Winter Wands. So if you face difficulties, pray to your ancestor, your spirit guides, okay? Make some rituals, and they will come rushing to help you, okay? They will give you a way out. Okay, so for love and relationship, for my pile number 2 spirit guides, for those who are already in a relationship, for my pile number 2s who are already in committed relationship or already in a relationship, what their 2026 will look like in terms of love and relationship. This is the first card, the Winter Tower. Oof. Ooh, okay. Ooh. So this is you, I guess. It's interesting, this tower, because normally the tower card show people falling out from the tower, but you are here, safe from the tower. Interesting. It's like you are an observer. I think this is saying that in 2026, there will be things that shake your view of relationship, but you will be safe from it. Okay? You will not experience that tower moment yourself, but it's like the spirit guides will show you what happened to your friend's relationship, and then you kind of get this struck of lighting, and you will realize, oh my God, all this time I have been in the same toxic relationship, for example. And it will give you an enlightenment of what you should do. But you yourself will be safe. Okay? Three of Winter Wands. So this is showing you that you should prioritize yourself above everyone else in 2026 because you have been giving too much. And I think your relationship has been built on a shaky foundation. So when there is pressure, it cannot hold up. So in order for you to be stronger, to be happier, you have to look out for yourself and choose a way of life that is more invigorating for you, and also seek people and friends who support you rather than trying to dim your light. It's time for you to shine in 2026. And if your relationship tries to dim your light, if your partner tries to dim your light, it's time for you to lift them. Okay? Because the most important person is you. If you are not well, you cannot take care of everyone else. Okay? The Winter Wheel. Yeah, I think you will realize how fragile your relationship has always been. And you will, you will choose yourself and prioritize your own joy. And life will bring you something new. A new house, a new environment, a new person that is way safer and sturdier than this tower that you were in or are in right now. You had the devil. So yeah, there is some kind of toxic relationship here, or a karmic relationship where you and the other person is like repeating the same cycle over and over until someone break it. So if you have been feeling like you are repeating the same cycle as your family, I mean, say if you are a woman and in your family, a woman like your mother and grandmother maybe always subject to their husbands. They keep quiet even though they are unhappy, and they prioritize their family over themselves. And if you see that repeating in your life right now, break it. Break it. I think someone will also tell you, or life will have its way of telling you, hey, you are in this vicious cycle. Stop it. Stop spinning the wheel and get out. Get the hell out. Okay? Two of Winter Pentacles. You have been overworking. And this is a call for you to live a balanced life. Not, not leaning too much into giving, but also allow yourself to receive. This is also saying that maybe you have been multitasking and you are tired. And it's time for you to just focus on one thing that is most important in this whole world, which is yourself. Because you are a vessel of God's Spirit, of universe. And if you break your vessel, your body, by overworking, by suppressing your emotion, by being passive, by allowing yourself to be abused or gaslight or emotionally abused by other people, you need to save yourself, because otherwise you will be destroyed, the tower, and you will not be able to be a light for others. Okay? The Winter Star. So if you have been sensing that your relationship is is blaring red flags, if you choose to live it in 2026, because the choice is up to you, the universe will reward you with something that is far more beautiful, whether it's a new job, new friends, new relationship, whatever. Eight of Winter Wands. Yeah, once you make up your mind to leave this vicious cycle, The universe will protect you, reward you, and they will build protection around you and send you many blessings, good news, and news that will make you feel alive, because this is once fire. Once you are free of the burden that you are not supposed to carry, I think all this time you have been trying to maintain a home or a relationship that is already bound for destruction anyway. And once you get yourself free of that, wow, you will see a lot of opportunities and a lot of wonders. This can also be like taking some time out from your relationship. So if you don't want to break up just yet, like take some time out for yourself so that you can reflect on how your relationship has been going and get enlightened. Okay. Yeah, it's like you will meet new friends that will be more in your vibration, understand you more. New friends, new career opportunities. Okay. All right, so let's see, what if you are single? For my pile number 2s who are single, what 2026 will look like for them in terms of love. For my pile number 2s who are single, what 2026 will look like for them in terms of love. We have the Winter High Priestess. Interesting, because High Priestess is usually depicted as just one woman instead of 3. So this is like maybe the mother, the crone, and the daughter. I think this is saying that your ancestor and your spirit guides are with you, and they are going to reveal why you haven't met a partner. They will I think they will reveal something that will make you understand, oh, this is why I have to wait this long to meet a partner, because they are preparing a magical partner for me, someone I never thought that I will have, in a good way. Okay. 2026 single pile number 2, 2026 single pile number 2. Okay, I think that will be enough. Woohoo! Okay, so this is in line with the major theme of taking care of yourself. I think you will move to calmer waters in 2026. You will be protected, you will be guided. I feel a strong spirit guide protection for you in 2026. You will be directed to a lighthouse, to a safe place. So you have been lost, you have been in this rocky situation, and finally something that will happen that maybe you think it's not a good thing, but it will actually bring you to a safer place. And this is where you will meet new people, you will meet new adventure, new friends, and possibly new relationship. Maybe not necessarily a romantic one, but it's going to be like a way to a passionate relationship, maybe. Again, have fun, enjoy life, romanticize your life. For some of you, you may need to move to an apartment of your own, a place of your own, and make it your own shrine, make it your own temple. And I think you will kind of move out to somewhere where you can be yourself, leaving some people behind. Again, check out pile number 1, because there may be some message there for you too. See every new day as an opportunity to start over and to do something different. Never settle yourself in one routine. Always seek out the new, the curious, in every single day. So for example, if you always go to work following one route, try a different route the next day, or change your routines, change your habit, because it will open your horizon to new magical things, including new friendship, new possible love. Like maybe all this time after work, you will go straight home, eat, sleep, and rinse, repeat. But now you will take more time to, I don't know, go to the bookstore, go to a cafe, or maybe even take a course in something that you love, doing your hobbies. And there you will meet someone, meet new people, meet new friends, or you will open your way up to meet new friends. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, start a new hobby. I think this new hobby will also bring you money, and it will be something that you enjoy so much, and it will lead you towards something mysterious in terms of love and relationship. New romance, yes, but I think you will kind of enjoy life in 2026 on your own, because all this time you have been suppressed, you have been forced by culture, by family, by your partner to become to be on their beck and call, and now you're like, F it, I'm out of here. And you will enjoy life for a good chunk of 2026 before you meet new friends, before you meet new romantic partner. I mean, the Empress. Yeah, I think you will live your old chaotic life once you realize how chaotic it is, and you will be protected, and you will be so much happier in 2026, provided that you take that first step to leave what is no longer serving you, and to enjoy life more. If you cannot move out just yet, or if you cannot move out just yet or change your job, at least change your routine and prioritize yourself, prioritize your happiness in each and every day. Doesn't mean you have to go on a lavish holiday if you don't have the money. Just simply treat yourself every day. Every day, every day, forgive yourself for your mistake. Be more compassionate towards yourself. Be less harder towards yourself. Love yourself more. Treat yourself for, I don't know, movies, or like treat yourself more, okay? Treat yourself more, and your life will be so much lighter. And also learn to say no to people who keep bothering you, and learn to say no and say, I'm tired, I need time out. It's not because I don't love you, but because I love you. I need to fill my cup. I need to recharge. I need to be happy so that I can love you. How can you love someone when you are drained and unhappy? So you will learn to, be more authoritative in 2026, and your guides will be there for you, so don't be afraid. Choose yourself every day in 2026. Do whatever you love. Do what all the things that you have been putting off. Like if you have travel plans, if you have plans to visit this cafe or that cafe, or plan to start a new hobby, and you have been putting off for everyone else in 2026, screw that and start living for you, because you are a queen. And you are meant for something so much bigger, so much more mysterious, and so much more alive than the life that you have now. Okay, so that's for those of you who are single. Let's see career. That's the last one. Wow, almost 1 hour. Finally, career for my pile number 2s. Okay, sorry if I stop there. My camera is suddenly out of focus. So for my pile number 2s, career 2026. This card feels like this because why? Because you have the power to be a Santa Claus, to be this joyful person who loves his life, love what he is doing, and so he can do so much more for others. I think you need to consult with your spirit guides, your ancestor, maybe your great-great-grandfather spirit, if you believe that, to guide you. Because you have the power to be there to continue their legacy as the owner of your own life, the owner of your own business. 10 of Wands. If you have been trying to start your own business and it's been a long and windy road and it has not been easy, you will arrive there in 2026. Like you are almost on the finish line. These people, your friends, your families are there waiting to celebrate you because you finally make it home. Or this can also be interpreted as you have been working so hard for everyone, burning yourself at both ends, and you are not going to do that anymore. And if you have your own business, you will employ helpers finally, so that you can take care for yourself more and have more spiritual quality time with your spirit guides and not burning both the candle on both ends, you know. The Fool. Yeah, you are about to open. Oh, and there is another person here. Interesting. So autumn is it's a time where you finally let go of what is no longer serving you and stepping out into, well, in this case it's winter where everything is dead. But again, check pile number 1 because the theme is about death and rebirth. Death in winter will give birth to spring. You will start anew. You will hibernate. You will rest. You will take time out for yourself. Eventually, in 2026, you will do all the things that give you joy. You will care less about everyone else. Focus on yourself, and you will open yourself a portal to a new you. A new you that is no longer working for others nonstop and burning yourself out, but a new you who will be your own boss, your own Santa Claus, for lack of a better word. The Winter Hangman. Yeah, this is what will happen. So I think when you enter this new portal, when you release everything finally that no longer serve you, you will feel like everything is upside down, everything is weird, because all this time you have been straight. I mean, if you are not straight but you have been thinking you have to be straight, this is a sign. Like you all this time you have been following the rules. But what if you break the rules? What if you start doing something different every day, exploring things and seeing things in a different perspective? You will see that all this time what you believe is not the only way of looking at things. This is not just about your career, this is about your life. I think you are the type of person who will be prosperous if you follow your joy. And maybe you have been thinking that following your joy is wrong. But I think at the end of 2026, after you maybe start to realize that you are your most important asset and that you deserve to be happy, you will see life, and the world as a much friendlier place. Especially because your spirit guides agree with you and they have been waiting for you to do this. Wow, bottom of the deck is a 9 of Swords. So you have been wanting to step out of your comfort zone, but you have been afraid. But again, this star saying, don't be afraid. Step into that new life. Step into that new door. Career, more career. Pile number 2. The devil. Yeah. You will leave things that will only drain you. People that will only drain you. The same card keep showing up. I keep repeating myself for your career and your love life. Leave the cycle that is no longer serving you. Leave that cycle of, if your family has this history of, thinking that money is scarce, you cannot live off being an artist, or you have to work a stable job to be happy, or money is happiness. Well, money can bring happiness, but I mean, you know what I mean. You have to keep grinding, keep working. All those outdated beliefs, if you leave that, it's like life will slowly reveal its magical mysteries to you, and you will see that life is so much more than you think. Ascending to spring, yeah. Like, you will step out to this new environment in 2026, or new realization, and it will feel weird to you and scary even. But if you keep doing things out of your heart and not out of routine, you will ascending to spring, meaning this is like the world card. Your old life is dying. Your old way of life is dying. I think you feel dying already now. Like, you are bored to death with your old routines, and now you want to do new things. You want to do things that you never dare to do but always dream of doing, and you will start doing it. You will start doing it in mid-2026, and I think by the end of 2026 you will realize, oh, I think life is so much more magical. I just don't see the magic, or I don't believe in the magic. So start believing it in 2026. Again, if I said 2025, sorry. I'm tired already. It's been a while since I did a pick a card this long, but yeah. So that's your reading pile number 2. Yeah, again, a sign. Balance your life. Let your inner child out. Let your playful side, your wild side out, and you will not regret it, because you will break free of this vicious cycle and you will step into magic. Okay, so that's your reading pile number 2. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. And if you love this reading, give me a thumbs up, hype my video. Okay, if you can hype it, it just needs a click. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, my details are down below in the description box. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.